Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, if you're new here, it's totally free to subscribe, hit the like button for our post notifications. Also, I keep saying, if you guys get a chance, head over to the Patreon. That way, you can get some new alerts and new play calls and low cap gems, and you can message me full time, and you're gonna get full access over there. So definitely get over there to the Patreon. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. But anyways, let's get right on to it. Okay, we got Bitcoin at 98,000. It's bounced back. It's up over 6% over 24 hours. And we got Ethereum up back over 8.84% in the last 24 hours. So it's looking good. And they both slightly dipped in the 1 hour. Okay, we got XRP at 228 and we got Solana at 191. So after our recent flash crash, looked like the market, there was a lot of opportunities and everything, going on. Um, so yeah, there's even though we are in a bull run, that there's gonna be dumps as well. That's what people need to understand. And with that said, I want to do this. A couple of people asked me about Jasmine. Okay, so I'm just gonna give my opinion. None of this is financial advice. Like I said, so I just thought I'd go ahead and um, drop a video on it. It's been a while. I really don't cover Jasmine anymore, but hey, also disclaimer: I am not in Jasmine. Said it over. I haven't been in Jasmine I left the play many months ago. Took profits, but like I said, a few people still mention it and asking about Jasmine on my lives. But I'm just going to tell you guys, what I think of what I believe was what's going to happen. Just like I told people about Swift Coin when it pumped to a penny. Swift Coin, definitely make sure take profits off the table, let it dip back down. But then lo and behold, it did that. A lot of people, or a few people came back being like, "Well, yeah, Crypto Nation, man, you was right about the price movements with Swift." And like, of course, I was right. I've been looking at the price action for the coin for the past 2 years, and the same thing goes with Jasmine. Um, Jasmine right now has a price of 0.03543. And I think it was about a month ago now, or close to a month when it finally hit 5 cents. So there must have been a lot of profit taken there. But pretty much, long story short, just told you guys, man, this is not going to end good for some people. This is actually going to end. This is probably going to end a little bad for some people um, coming into this bull cycle. And I'm going to explain why. Okay, there's got there's other crypto content creators that's talking about Jasmine, but they're just not telling you guys. Uh, they're not being honest and just telling you guys the truth of what's really going on. Or in my last video, I talked about DCAing out of a play. They're not telling people how to DCA, out of their positions. They're just saying, oh, it's going to pump to like 50 cents to a dollar in 2025. That's all they're saying, but they're not giving no information about dollar cost averaging out, and they're leading people astray, especially if you bought Jasmine of the price between 2, 3, 4, or if you got in at 5 cents because when it hit 5 cents because you was chasing a green candle. Just going to tell you, it's going to end bad for you guys, man. And the reason is, think about it. If Jasmine, by the time Jasmine gets to like, let's say like 25, 30, 35 cents, um, what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of selling pressure. People's going to be actually taking profits off the table. And the people who got in late, people who bought, I'm not talking about the people who bought in like 2 years ago, some of the original OG holders, but who still hold it. But, despite a lot of people did leave the play, people who bought late back when Jasmine hit like 2, 3, 4, or even 5 cents, they're going to get caught holding the bag because, you know, they're probably new to crypto, new to Jasmine. They don't know anything about Jasmine. They didn't know anything about the Binance Innovation Zone. They didn't know anything about that. Um, and they didn't even know that actually Jasmine's price was being manipulated for the past like 3 years. New people coming in buying because they're listening to other uh, crypto YouTubers that's been covering Jasmine a lot. But they're just doing it for the views, and what, like I said, what's going to happen is um, by the time, let's say Jasmine do hit 40 to 50 cents, the people who bought between between like I'll say 2 to 5 cents. They're going to get wrecked if they don't sell, thinking that it's going to quickly pump up to $1. And we see how this crypto market moves, right? And we get flash crashes, even though we're in a bull run, we're in the beginning of the parabolic run. We're getting flash crashes, so you got to know when to take profits off the table. So think about it like this: people who's already holding like 1 million Jasmine, 2 million Jasmine, 3 million Jasmine, and some of these people is going to be up like already like $1 million. So let's say Jasmine's up 40 to 50 cents. Somebody who's holding like a couple of million Jasmine, they're going to be up about 500K to $1 million, right? And do you think they're just going to wait around and get greedy and think hoping Jasmine hit $1, and you know they're already up like 1.5 million or something like that, or 500K to $1 million, or even up to 2 million. They're already up big in Jasmine because they're holding multiple million coins, right? Do you think they're going to just wait around and wait for hoping to get $1? Why would they? They're already up. They already made life changing money. So the people who's holding the bag, the people who got in Jasmine like late, like between like 1 to 5 cents, this is where you guys are going to get wrecked, because a lot of these people who's holding the real bags of Jasmine, who's been holding for the last few years, they're already up to $1 million. They're going to be selling off their bags, already taking profits, because you guys were listening to some YouTuber said it's going to pump to like $1, $2. But in reality, you look at the market cap. Jasmine already hit a 2 billion market cap. Um, you know, and this is why I say this is going to end bad for some people. Don't realize that people is going to be taking big profits off the table. You guys thinking that it's going to be, well, probably will pump to $1, but it's going to happen most likely. And like I've already said in previous videos, most likely it's going to happen probably like next cycle. We already know that 50 cents, Jasmine is going to be at about um yeah, that's going to be at about a 25 billion market cap at 50 cents. So like I said, at 50 cents, a lot of people's going to be dumping, selling. They're going to be up, and unfortunately, there's going to be a few people who's going to be holding the bag because they're thinking that it's going to be running up to $1 really fast. Unless if Jasmine just goes, really parabolic, and depending where Bitcoin's at in the market conditions, and that can determine what can happen. But in reality, I believe it's going to end bad for some people. But hey, you don't have to take my word for it. None of this is financial advice. I'm just giving my opinions, and that's what I think. What's going to happen. It's going to be a lot of the new people who got in late, thinking Jasmine's going to pump to like $2 or $3, but they don't even know that 50 cents is where a lot of big bad holders are going to be taking their life changing profits. But anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button for post notifications. If you guys get a chance, hey, definitely head over. If you're new to crypto, whatever, head over to the Patreon, so you can get new alerts. Always dropping low cap gems over there. Definitely get over to the Patreon. But yeah, if you look at I've been watching the price action for Jasmine for the last literally almost 4 years ago when I first started covering Jasmine, when I first started covering it back in 2021. So, but unfortunately, a lot of the new investors don't know about the price manipulation that it's had over the last, like 2 3 years. But hey, don't say I didn't warn you. But people's gonna do what they do. Um, but like I said, hey, people's gonna do what they do. But just like I warned people, with Swift, and people already came to me said that, hey, you were right. After it hit a penny, it's gonna dump. And like I told you guys, they have a history of pumping and then the price dumping. So that's why it's always good to take profits. But anyways, that's my take on Jasmine. I got a couple of people wanting me to um, give me my update, what I think was going on. And like I said, my price prediction is still about 30 cents. About 30 cents this cycle is going to be more realistic, about 30 cents. But hey, it could hit 50 cents. Don't get me wrong. Probably will. Thinking by the end of, let me see, by the end of 2025, close to 2026, it possibly can go over 50 cents, 50 to 80 cents, possibly even $1. But remember, $1, that's going to be a 50 billion market cap at $1. Hey, which is possible. We never know, what can happen. Maybe it could get up to a 50 billion market cap. But anyways, but at the same time, do not get fooled. Um, Always have a plan to the DCA out. Um, as the price goes up. But like I said, other content creators are not going to tell you about that. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. That's my take. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, post notifications, and then if you guys can, get over to the Patreon and drop in some of my gems over there. Join our community over there. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out.